For every beloved YouTuber, there is also one who is hated by everyone, starting with one of YouTube's most evil creators, SSSniperWolf. Now, despite standing at over 34 million subscribers, SSSniperWolf is famously known as annoying, the definition of not like other girls, and one of the worst people ever.
I don't know about one of the worst people ever. It's always weird to me when people posit that YouTubers are one of the worst people ever. I can think of people that I don't like, or like YouTubers that I don't like. Dr. Disrespect, I think, is a prime example. Doing inappropriate things, cheating on your wife, Twitch whispers with underage girls, horrible, horrible person. But one of the worst people ever? Like, that seems to be pushing it just a little bit, don't you think? SSSniperWolf should always live in infamy for having doxed Jack films. That was crazy.
And while she attributes the hate to being a successful female YouTuber, the real reason, as pointed out by Jack's films, is because almost all of her content is stolen.
In each of her hundreds and hundreds of videos, she plays other people's TikToks and provides extremely base-level commentary.
Dude is running
We're just not going to read too far into what this channel is. We're just going to move along.
sideways. What?
If you want to support the original creators of the TikToks, too bad, because the only links you'll find in the description are all SniperWolf.
But stealing content is far from the worst thing she's done. On October 14th, 2023, SSSniperWolf doxed Jack's films.
All right, right in front of your house. Come out. Come out.
And Jack's films was live when this happened. This was absolutely insane. People told him, hey, look at SniperWolf's Instagram story. She posted your house for all of her followers to see. Absolutely unhinged behavior.
Talk to me.
This led to even more hateful comments. The only thing lower than SniperWolf's effort in her videos is her morality and just overall care for other people besides her. But aside
I
from being
haven't
extremely
heard about her in a while, though. How is her channel doing? Still seems to... I guess she's taken a little dip in the past few months. She's still pulling in crazy views though. Making over 100K a month off of stolen content is nuts. At 40 million views a month, that's crazy. It does look like her views have been like steadily declining since 2024 though. Yeah, they're down to, oh, that's true. They're down like a third of what they were. I mean, she's still making just absolute bank. Look at this. This is $4 per thousand views. Commentary tends to get about $3 per thousand views. So she's probably making about 150K a month.
problematic.
Double the median income in a month is crazy.
SSSniperWolf is also extremely unfunny, probably because Technoblade took all her wit. One of the funniest and best Minecraft players of all time, Technoblade's commitment won him the hearts of over 16 million people. There is something...
I wholeheartedly agree with all the Techno glaze. I don't know if you would say that he took all of her wit. They're entirely unrelated people. I don't think they ever had any interaction.
Almost myth-like about his reputation he established for himself in PvP because he was just that good. And it's fun to watch people who are just that good. A clear example of this was in 2017 when Hypixel's Simon issued him a unique challenge. If Techno the Pig gets a 1,000 win streak in Bed Wars, now at 600, we will give him 25 $100 store credits to give away to his fans. It was a lofty goal, but for his fans, Technoblade did it.
The final dude. And 1,000.
Apart from his unmatched commitment to being the best he could be, Technoblade was also just a really fun guy.
Ever heard of less is more Technoblade? Yeah, that's how my upload schedule works.
However, even off camera, Technoblade was still the same.
Talking about Techno though, I just want to say that Techno is the sweetest person.
He never let his rivalries turn into actual hostilities, making his untimely passing impact not just his viewers, but also his fellow YouTubers. Rest in peace, Technoblade. He always treated me with pure kindness and never excluded me from anything. He couldn't have been a kinder person. However, while
Of course we had to lose one of the kindest people in the whole industry. If we're gonna lose a huge YouTuber, why did it have to be the one that was trying to make the world a better place, you know? Just one silly Minecraft video at a time.
Technoblade created a brotherhood from thin air. Logan Paul managed to turn even his own brother against him. Widely disliked for being fake, attention-seeking, and disrespectful.
I'm fine with fake attention-seeking and disrespectful. That's kind of whatever. You're an adult. You can do what you want. I don't care. It's the scamming for me that gets me with how much I can't stand Logan Paul. The amount of scams he has promoted and been involved in, whether directly or indirectly, boggles my mind that, like, if I had done that, I would be in jail. And it's just chill for him. And he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Logan Logan Paul has managed to visit every forest of controversy there is. One such example was his infamous 2021 Crypto Zoo project, which Logan marketed as...
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
Unsurprisingly, YouTube scam detective CoffeeZilla would expose this as a giant multi-million-dollar scam.
How much did you guys make from Crypto Zoo?
I lost around $50,000 in Crypto Zoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around $15,000 US.
Despite the backlash, Logan would make every effort to avoid admitting that it was a scam. This would be until...
this lawsuit was recently dismissed, but I think it was dismissed without prejudice. So you can refile. It might be getting refiled soon. This was a couple months ago. I think that more details were going to come out in February. There was some kind of mediation that was going to happen. I don't know all of the details, but there was some kind of like awkward pause point, and then there's going to be a mediation possibly between Coffee and Logan, and then, you know, we get more later.
A year later, when Logan made himself even more hated by trying to play pretend. Today, I am incredibly happy to announce that I am delivering on my promise to buy back Base Egg and Base Animal Crypto Zoo NFTs for their original purchase price. Now, to say the word refund was an exaggeration would be a massive understatement.
These are the estimated damages in Crypto Zoo, $18.5 million, which comes from a combination of ZooCoin and NFT sales. And then this, much smaller percentage of that pie, is what Logan is actually offering to refund.
This image was unironically so funny. Obviously, I'm on CoffeeZilla's side. Logan Paul should be sued into the ground and never be allowed online again. This is hilarious.
On the condition, though, that all of the people who spent the last year suing him for the larger damages drop their case.
Refunding under the guise of trying to get out of liabilities is one of the most Logan Paul things ever. But while Logan would steal millions and get away without any consequences, Ryan Trahan's status as one of the most loved creators would help him raise millions for charity. Often being described as one of the most genuinely nice dudes on the internet, it's no surprise that Ryan has managed to build an audience of over 15 million subscribers, with his usual videos going like this.
It's the Apple Vision Pro. If you haven't heard of it, click off this video before it's too late. Put down your phone, go smell a flower or something.
But despite the fact that
Ryan, I think, has the best setup. He's got himself, he's got one producer, and he's got one other person that works with him. It's a team of 3 that pulls in like so many views. Like look at Ryan Trahan. I mean, just look at them. It's 3 of them, and they pull in 65 million, almost 66, almost 7 million views per month. That's absolutely nuts. And this, I think, was probably his penny series. But look at this, 70 million views a month split between 3 people. He's probably got, you know, like a couple of managers on the side, but as far as full-time employees go, he talked about it on the Colin Samir podcast. It's just 3 of them. It's just a tiny team. He puts out, I don't know, a couple of videos a month, and they're just the most chill videos that you can imagine. He can put out a video about anything. And look at this. Yeah, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. He puts out a video a month basically, except for most recently his 50 States in 50 Days series, and he gets tens of millions of views. It's crazy. This is the perfect YouTuber that you want to be. 1 video a month, split between 3 people. Everyone's rich, everyone's happy, nobody is overworked.
That people love him isn't only because he's relatable, he also really enjoys helping people. The amount of money he has raised for charity is mind-blowing. In his famous Penny series, Ryan's big overarching goal was
to raise 1 million meals with Feeding America. Right now, $1 equals 10 or more meals, so that is 100,000 big ones.
Despite setting the goal at $100,000, with his fans' help, he was able to raise 10 times that, $1 million. Unsurprisingly, a fellow small creator and viewers had nothing but appreciations. What a beautiful and original series. YouTube definitely needed this. Thanks for the penny. Despite all the praise, Ryan never lets anything get to his head. Something that would make Jack Doherty the enemy of YouTube. Described by everyone on YouTube as narcissistic, entitled, and a pompous individual.
This is actually so true. It's actually quite sad how Jack went from being a lighthearted 13-year-old who did the flip challenges to a narcissistic. If you look at Jack Doherty's early videos, he's just doing like bottle flip videos, little trick shots. He's like a kid having a good time. And he goes on the Iced Coffee Hour podcast with Graham Stephan. And he's just like a normal kid. And then he found out that he gets so much more money and attention by getting himself involved with OnlyFans and public scandals. And now he's just a professional asshole
who cares for nothing but himself and the clout that he brings in. A prime example of this behavior are the disruptive public pranks that he's built his channel on.
I'm gonna be going to hotels and stuff and literally spraying fart spray all the way down the door, and people are gonna walk into it. This is the worst smelling thing you could possibly smell.
And then filming the people there without their consent or knowledge.
It's not farting.
that you? Oh! You farted? No.
But even when his actions are met with instant karma.
Alright guys, well, we got kicked out. We have no fart spray. I don't know what to do now, but they called the cops. I don't know if the cops are coming, but we gotta go back to get our card, so.
He continues the same behavior, getting even more hate as a result. If you ever feel useless, just remember that people like Jack Doherty exists.
And the upsetting thing about it is that his net worth is in the millions. I just know it. Almost everyone is trying to at least be a good person, and most of them don't ever get anything for it. And then this guy actively tries to be a bad person and makes millions off of it. Life is not fair.
Behavior gets even worse when he has his bodyguard around.
What? Well, Prompt, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah.
Jack is so notorious for his horrible behavior, he even earned a video from Penguin Zero, the John Wick of YouTube. Penguin Zero is a true
it's that guy that he played in Hunger Games. Love him.
Human being amongst the sea of imposters on the internet. He doesn't put on a show, doesn't clickbait, doesn't overdo his thumbnails.
He doesn't even do thumbnails.
Unlike most YouTubers, isn't motivated by money or clout.
When I first got partnership on YouTube, I decided I was going to donate all the money I made on YouTube to a different charity each month.
Which is exactly what he did. He still donates frequently, earning more praise along the way. Aside from being a genuinely good person, Penguin Zero is also dedicated to calling out all the bad people on the internet.
Hey, if you're curious how much money Penguin Zero makes, he leaked all of it intentionally. Between YouTube and Twitch, it was like $48 million. That's why he stopped taking donations, is he was like, hey, I'm gonna be okay with 40 million bucks in the old bank account. Obviously that's before taxes, but what, take 50% for taxes, other fees, 60, 70%? He's still got 10 million plus.
Videos such as DoucheTubers.
Hello there. Today we'll be taking an educational look at the species known as DoucheTubers.
Sneeko is horrible.
Hey Sneeko, does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and spanked your bottom with some discipline.
And the greediest streamer on Twitch.
Well, they really don't respect me as a content creator.
Well, this parasite's right about one thing: nobody respects her as a content creator.
And he didn't stop there. Another horrible YouTuber Penguin Zero called out is Neon. Out of all the different opinions on Neon there are online, they can all be summed up as easily as, he's an asshole, plain and simple. Neon's destiny to become one of the most hated YouTubers would be set in stone in 2019 when he posted a series of videos pretending he's dying.
For everyone who thinks this is a joke, bro, this stuff that's happening is not something to joke around about. You know, what's happening with me is not something that should be joking around about. You guys should not be playing around about this, bro. If you guys are making...
Okay, but how old is he? What is he, like 14 in this video? What 14-year-old hasn't done something stupid? How old is... Okay, I should probably find... This is 2019? How old is Neon? Okay, Neon's 21 years old. 2019 was 7 years ago. What's 21 minus 7? 14? Okay, so he was 14. I mean, I don't know if we should be holding something a 14-year-old did on the internet against them. If I was 14 and had this kind of access to the internet, I mean, there's no telling what I would have done. Thankfully, I was not born into a time or family that had internet access like this, but like 14-year-olds do 14-year-old stuff. He's probably done other things that have been bad, but I feel like this should be held against him. He's a minor.
In front of me or laughing, saying it's fake, then you guys are just terrible people.
However, instead of paying attention to the comments, Neon paid attention to the views, doubling down on his obnoxious behavior when he appeared alongside Aiden Ross and Andrew Tate in 2023.
See, this is probably worth criticizing. 2023, okay. He was 5 years. Okay, so he's still a teenager. He's still like in his teens. Actually, he might be 18 in this video. So he's 17 or 18 when he's doing this. This is worth criticizing. At 17 or 18, you're kind of getting an idea of what the world is like. We can be upset about this. But the other one, man, he was dumb on the internet.
You bitch! Fire and house arrest, you loser! You and your dirty brother, him too. Dumb bitch. Look at you just sitting there, you bald refugee. F you.
Alright, hold on, everyone.
I don't know why you're laughing.
Alright.
Neon is a prime example of someone who's never experienced a punch in the face. In 2024, Neon even uploaded a video where he was part of a hit and run. With the internet already tired of his stuff, Neon received no mercy. But while Neon manages to turn everyone into a hater, MrBeast manages to turn everyone into a fan. Building his entire channel on giving away money, MrBeast...
I don't know how well this aged. MrBeast has got to have so many haters. I feel like I see something about him on Reddit, and it's usually bad. Like every few months. I don't have a real opinion on it. I've talked about it a couple times. I don't really know. I think he's doing good because he's helping people, but then, you know, there's always the argument of like, well, is it actually altruistic if he's doing it for views and money? I don't know. I think at the end of the day, people are helped, which is is good. And then past that, it's just really difficult to get into semantics.
Has earned a reputation for being kind, motivational, and entertaining. What's more, even as the #1 YouTuber, he acts like a regular man. On the Joe Rogan Experience,
I don't think that's true. He got veneers. He's looks maxing out the wazoo. I don't think he's a regular man.
Said,
so you don't like go crazy? You don't have a Ferrari or anything nuts?
No. I think living your life chasing like a nicer car and a bigger and bigger box to live in is kind of like a dumb way to go about life.
And then later adding,
so if I lived in a $10 million mansion while I'm feeding people and trying to help people, also, in my eyes, it's also a little hypocritical as well.
He's the only celebrity that likes helping people more than money. And it's obvious in almost every single one of his videos. Even the first time he got a brand deal.
I'm sorry,
and
are
it's
these all the
obvious in
same
almost
picture?
every
It's just the same image. And there's only one picture of MrBeast smiling on the internet, so we had to use
single one of his videos. Even the first time he got a brand deal, he just gave all of it away to a homeless person.
I'm a YouTuber. I mean, you can see the camera. And so it's a series where I just, be nice and just give people some help. So if you want to take it, it's about $10,000. How did it feel handing someone $10,000? Obviously great, seeing his face light up.
This trend has continued.
Oh my gosh, is that
someone $10,000?
Ava,
Obviously
formerly Chris? I forgot about them. Wonder what they've been up to recently.
Great, seeing his face light up.
This trend has continued since then, giving away more and more money with each video, making MrBeast one of the most loved YouTubers in the process.
I feel like that's hard to disagree with. He's definitely one of the most loved. He's also one of the most hated, probably just by sheer number of people that don't like him, but at almost 1 billion followers across all social media, I guess that's inevitable. But that was most loved versus most hated YouTubers by Pexto. Thanks so much for watching.